Hey everyone, thank you for clicking on today's video. So we are going to do a budget with me today. We have a paycheck that's coming Friday for my husband and I both. So I am going to share my screen with you and let you budget with me. So I use an Excel. It's usually, again, linked down below if you haven't seen any of my previous videos. If you have, welcome back. Thank you for coming back and watching these videos. If you guys have any video suggestions, definitely let me know down below. Okay, so we won't waste too much time. Again, I apologize, by the way. Every time I try to film, my dogs like to play and bark. They are both sleeping back here on the bed, so hopefully they stay sleeping, but they might start playing. You might see them roughhousing in the back. Okay, so jumping over here, we are looking at the 18th, November 18th. My husband is a salaried employee, so his paycheck doesn't change. Hopefully, I did hear that his paycheck might change just a little bit coming up because they did get a discount with the insurance. So hopefully it should be about $30 to $40 more. That would be great. But as of right now, we are budgeting $25.89. And then mine, typically when I look at this budget at the very beginning of the month, I just guesstimate what my paycheck will be. $650 is typically safe. I did recently get a raise, but I do actually do the payroll at my job, so I know that I will be bringing home $681. There's usually always change involved with this, like like change as in cents, but I don't count that because it just gets messy. I always leave the change in the account as a buffer, so it'll be $681 and some change. But we'll work with just the whole numbers here. So we're going to bring home a total of $3,270 this paycheck, which is great. By the way, before I forget, who is going to benefit from the magic month next month? I'd love to hear. I get paid weekly, so I will have 5 checks, and my husband gets paid bi-weekly, and he has 3 checks. So super excited to have the extra income next month. So definitely stay tuned on the next video, probably 2 videos from now, or 2 paychecks from now, when we do the budget, because then we can use that money for other things. So that's super exciting. I love those months, and apparently we'll have 4 of those in 2023, which is great. So super exciting. Okay, so I'm sorry, I think I heard my son cry a little bit. My husband's trying to put him down to bed. Okay, so for rent, we're going to do $1,055. Pest control, we're going to do $7. This is a monthly fee, but they come out quarterly, and then they'll come out anytime that we call and request it to. Okay, student loans is $19. Unfortunately, I did hear that the student loan forgiveness plan is on hold, and it sounds like it's not going to happen at all. That stinks, but that's okay. We'll pay the loans back like I said I would. Okay, so $16 for AT&T, $50 for Verizon. I did look these bills up before I started filming to make sure that we are on the right track. Especially these consumption bills a little bit farther down, so energy, water, things like that. I try to double check that towards the end of the month and make sure that we have what we need. If we're short or if we're over, we could pull the money out that we're over and reallocate it somewhere else. Sorry, I keep looking over here because that's where my camera view is, so I can see myself. Okay, and then I'm going to scroll up here, make sure you guys can see. For Hyundai, we're going to do $150, and then the Jeep will be $100. And then car insurance is $94. Again, this is not the total bill. The bill is divided up between specific, specific paychecks. So like our cars are only coming out of when my husband gets paid, whereas like Verizon and AT&T, I might have split them between 4 paychecks, like when I get paid. So kind of gives you an idea. But definitely check out the November budget with me if you're curious to see what the whole month looks like. And then in a few weeks, we'll do one for December too. Okay, so for down here for variable expenses, so that's all of our fixed expenses. So we are going to be, and my mom who watches our kids is actually, I need to pay her a little bit more. So there's actually 2 additional days in December. So I apologize, I'm jumping everywhere. In case you didn't know, we are a month ahead on our bills. I consider childcare a bill, so we are a month ahead on all of that. So right now we are saving for December. I've already paid her for November. So there is a total of 5, 10, 15, 22 days, I think, in the month, 22? I think in the month of December. So I know I owe her 2 more days worth. So I think it's $60 a day. So we're going to do $60 a day, which is another $120. So we're going to owe $720 in childcare. So we're going to spend a total of $2,211 on our fixed expenses. All right, and then down here in variable, this is where variable expenses based on your monthly payment due is based off of your usage or consumption. So your credit cards, once you pay down a good bit on your credit card, the payment will change based on what your balance is. So my credit cards, energy, and water, those are all based on what we use. And then I did throw our HOA fee in here. I do need to just go ahead and pay that. So it's not a variable expense, but I didn't want to have to add another line up here. So I'll just throw it in down there. So we're going to spend $245.50 in variable expenses. Okay, and then for cash envelopes, this is our weekly expenses. So groceries is $160. Our child is $40. That covers diapers, things like that. Dining out is $40, miscellaneous is $40, and pet care is $50. We do need to go ahead and plan for more dog food and more cat food. So probably every other week or so is when we actually put money into this. Okay, so this total here is going to be $330. So total, we're going to have $2,786.50. Where did that 50 cents come from? Oh, our HOA. That's annoying. And then it says our sinking funds is $300 because I haven't edited it yet. So here is our sinking fund list. So technically we could clear all this out, and ultimately, I'm sorry, I keep scrolling. Ultimately, this needs to say 0. So right now it's saying that we're spending $300 in sinking funds. We need to make sure that we use the rest of this money. So in total, we'll be spending $483.50 down here in our sinking funds, because we are due a zero-based budget. So this will be 0 by the time we finish this budget. Okay, so for date night, I'm going to clear this out. So to me right now, what's important is paying back our checking account. We overspent. We don't have the healthiest spending habits, to be honest. I do try and do these envelopes to really use the money from there, but we are not great. We are human, so we do spend more money than we should. So I want to put the money, make sure the money gets back into our checking account. So I'm not gonna stuff a whole lot of these envelopes as paycheck. And then hopefully with that extra paycheck coming next month, we can replenish what I still need to replenish, and then focus on using that towards other things as well. Okay, so for birthday, I think I might leave this. Let's see. So I keep my envelopes here close by, so when we're doing this video, I can look here. All right, so let's see. Oh, I think my birthday envelope is in my purse. Fantastic. Excuse me. I think I used it all, so we probably do need to put, let's put $25 in that. My husband's birthday is in December, so I do want to make sure I have some money for him. His birthday is the 20th of December, so I definitely treat his birthday separate from Christmas. So health, let's keep it at 15 because we both are on prescription medicine now that we have to get. Clothing, I think we're okay right now. I'm going to put that to 0. And then beauty, we're okay right now. Hair, yeah, I should probably put $25 in hair. Nails, so here's the thing. So we're going on vacation in about 2 weeks-ish, and my nails are not surviving right now. I'm sure you won't be able to see it or focus on it, but this nail broke, and then this polish and stuff broke, and 3 of the nails on this hand are cracked. So I'm going to have them put the gel extensions, gel tips on my nails, so then when I go down to Florida or when we go to Disney, they will hold up. I'm worried that my nails are going to split while we're like basically outside of our normal routine, where we're going to be doing a lot of things out and about, and I'm afraid I'm going to break the rest of my nails. So we're going to do that. Unfortunately, it is more expensive, and then you can get them filled like acrylics. So ultimately, what I'm contemplating is you can do a package for, I think it's $245, and that covers the initial application, 3 fills, plus the color changes and all that, and the regular stuff that comes along with the manicure, so your cuticles, the lotion, exfoliation, all that stuff, for $245, which is a discount from what you would pay if you were normally doing it. That's not really money I want to pay for up front, but ultimately I'm going to pay more money in the long run. So if I come up with the $245 now, then I don't have to pay anything for any of my visits for the next, I think I go 3 weeks in between fills, so 3, 6, 9, so month and a half, 2 months, 9 months, so we're talking about over 2 months. So so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this to 0 and let's see what we'll have at the end of this. I think it's a great deal, but I just don't know if I want to pay, because I think it's going to be probably over $100 when I go put these on. So pay $145 more and be good for the next 2.5 months, or pay as we go. I don't know. I'm really not sure. Gifts will leave empty. Amazon Prime is going to get 2. Mason's birthday will still get 12. Let me scroll down so you can make sure you can see this. Debt will leave 0. Same with all of these other ones. Mason, I still like to make sure his money's going into his savings account, so he'll still get 50. So right now it's saying we're spending $137. So that means we have $346. This 50 cents is going to drive me crazy. So let's just say 13. That way our cents goes away. Okay, so we have $346 to work with. So if I take $245 for my nails, that's not going to give me a whole lot of money to put back into my checking account. So what I might do is go ahead and just put, well, I'm still going to have to set money aside for my nails anyway. Let's do, so annoying. If I could put my nails off just a little bit longer, but they won't make it through the vacation. All right, we'll just plan to get the nails put on and not pay the whole thing. So let's plan for 130 for the nails. That leaves 216. So down here at the bottom, I do have checking account buffer, and I will put the, how much was it? 216. Sorry, you know me and my terrible memory. All right, so it says in total we're spending $483, and that means this is 0. So that is a whole thing about a zero-based budget, is to just assign every dollar a job, basically. And it doesn't mean you have to spend that money as long as you assign it somewhere. So like we've assigned money to my son's savings account. We've assigned the money to be a buffer in the checking account, as long as it has an assignment. Because if you just leave the money in your bank, it's going to get spent, especially if you're in debt and you have these spending problems like my husband and I do. It's really easy to overspend, just like we did. And I haven't felt this stressed about money in a long time. And I don't miss it at all. So I'm really wanting to get that money back in the checking account. That way we can breathe a little bit and be a little bit better about the spending, especially now that we know that we've pretty much blown through our buffer. Okay, so that is that. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. So I will put together my denominations, and that's what I will take to the bank to get our money out, and then we'll do a cash stuffing. So the cash stuffing usually goes up on Sunday, so that's probably still the plan. So if you guys enjoyed the video, I'd really appreciate it if you would like it. Definitely subscribe, and let me know if you guys have any video requests. I'm looking forward to doing some new ones for the new year. I'd love to do a savings challenge video, because I would like to set up some of those for 2023, as well as do our debt confession update. A lot of things have changed since our original update. So I'd like to do a video about that and kind of my financial goals for the year of 2023. I think it'd be fun. So If you guys have anything else you'd like to see, let me know. And thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.